no place to escape to.
This is the last street.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
Yeah, baby, what's going on? We got a Hamdate in the house. Yes, 4:15. Play my fucking music. Ham. Yeah, that's right. Henry ain't here. He's in Detroit already, getting ready for our show. But we got him special guests, and here's a hint. That's right.
Did somebody say ham?
That's right. That's right, Jackie Zarowski. Ham life. Ham.
Where's the ham? Where's the ham?
It's actually, there's ham in the fridge.
There is ham in the fridge. Ham in the building.
You're not giving me any ham?
Ham.
I thought I was here for ham.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought I was here for fucking ham.
Could you get the ham? The lady requests ham. The
Yeah.
fucking princess
I request!
comes in and requests ham.
I don't request anything. I demand it. I'm sorry, I dehammed it.
Whoa! All right. Well, I wanted to start the show off with a little something for each of us. And you know what? This first one is for me, but it's also kind of for Jackie, a little page 7 love. You know what? You want ham? Here's your fucking
I
ham.
don't want ham.
Yep, she's back in the news again. Superstar Madonna constantly changes her looks, but one
Sexy
Chicago man
lady.
sculpted the material girl like we've never quite seen her before. He made a statue of Madonna out of ham.
Yes!
Dwight Calvin built his hammy creation yesterday. So far, there's no response from Madonna.
Oh my God! Honestly, she looks better there than she does in real life right now. So
I know.
I'll take it, man.
I know, yeah. She's it's looking rough.
Prettier color.
Oh, here we go.
Thank
Yes,
you.
a sniffer of ham.
Cheers to all.
Yes, enjoy. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, you are Lady Madonna. Oh, what a sweet thing. Yes. Oh, you know, she ain't no material girl. That's right. She's a fucking ham girl getting pigged out. Do you know that Marcus actually was able to deep throat more ham than you?
Yeah, like an incredibly, like so much more ham. Like it's embarrassing how much more ham I was able to fit into my
We
mouth.
forgot to tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
He deep throated.
I think this is conspiracy theory.
Oh, Bingus said I put ham in my ramen noodles tonight in celebration of the ham day.
Congratulations to you!
I did something extra special for Passover because I know you're not supposed to have ham on Passover. You're supposed to have matzah pie with salami. And I went to the place this morning. I went to this wonderful place, Nat's Early Bite. And I went to
it's a good spot.
Nat's is fucking
It's a good spot.
It's right by the house. You're going to love it. So I went there and I wanted matzah pie, but I said, you know what? Can we take out the salami and put in ham? And then she was like, Dios mío.
Wow!
So I got a ham matzah pie this morning in honor of Passover and how Jewish I am, which is
for you.
very little.
Jackie, there's a fair amount of ham stuck in your hair.
Yes, on your breasts and your hair. I'll get this little piece, but the
Yeah.
other one's on your breast.
Ham.
All right, there we go. Okay, all right. Oh.
And it's gone.
Another
I feel good. I feel like a champion. And thank you so much. Uh-oh, there's a little bit.
there, yeah. Oh, there it is, and it's back in your hair. It's back in your
I'm
hair.
an angel. Porky angel.
Hell yeah, man. We're starting off in a good mood, and I'm
Feeling
here to
great.
make us all happy. I said I
Yes.
wanted to make myself happy, and now this is something that I know. I'm going to go ahead and guarantee this is going to delight Marcus.
Ooh. I can't read what it says.
My Mexican raised Corgi's family, so he gets his own quesadilla with unseasoned fajita.
That's right.
Yes! Yes! It should be unseasoned. I hope it's unseasoned. Oh, somebody's a little partner waiting for a little bit of beef.
He's a little caballero.
Hey, take care of him. Look at a little cheese.
Oh my God.
It's going to be a quesadilla with that one.
Well, you know, I mean, corgis love cheese more than
I
anything.
mean, wow.
Oh, how nice.
I can't.
And a Pacifico.
Yeah.
I was worried they were going to put the Corgi on the grill, and I'm really glad they're not.
You know what? Today is pretty much a good-hearted ham date.
Okay, that's great.
you.
Yeah, that's,
Thank you.
we're not. We've been. We had the laughter night was really intense, and the
Laughter night.
yeah, we had a
Yeah.
whole night of laughter that
Yeah.
was really sad. And then last
No, thank
week
you.
Henry got a little too serious last week
Very
with us.
serious.
Crying.
UFO mandate. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he came close to crying.
Yeah.
Because
does that.
None of it's.
What are you gonna do? So I decided today, giving back to the community. We needed a break. It's happiness. Shout out to the bar that always watches this show. I don't know if
Hey.
they're watching today after the sadness episode.
Whoa.
But if they are, shout out to you. We're keeping you happy. We're keeping me happy. We're keeping Marcus happy. In this next video, it's gonna keep Jackie happy.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Thank God you're married.
Uh-oh. Oh! Wow! What? Did you feel the electric heat that just went through my body?
Eric, one more time, please.
I mean, we were talking on the last podcast that we recorded this Monday. We were talking about finger banging.
Yeah.
This is.
Another finger! Yes! Oh, man, can you? I mean, you guys, I imagine, can rip an apple in half, right?
I never tried.
Yeah, I've never tried either.
Really?
It's never occurred to me, but yeah, I think I could rip an apple.
I'm sure you could, because I tell
Very
you,
strong hand, drummer hands, very strong hands.
you got the hands for
Yeah.
it. I mean, my husband can do it now. I'm just like, give me another apple, baby. Why don't you rip it in half for me, baby?
You should be
loves
the
it.
apple.
I'm the apple? I want to be ripped in half?
See? Look at this. Smile.
Big smile.
Yeah, I do. I do want to be. Yeah, see, I got to get all the stuff out that Henry doesn't let me talk about while I'm around you guys. I'm never around you guys when Henry's not here.
No,
Whatever you want.
Talk about anything you want. You want to talk? You want to talk about your butthole?
Yeah. I do want to talk about my butthole.
Okay.
Thank you
Is
for
it,
asking.
Sure. No.
How is it? Brown, pink?
Yeah, I think it's pretty pink. I don't get back there very often, but sometimes I'll just like to just stretch it out and squat over the camera. You don't take any pictures, even when people are asking for the butthole pictures.
Yeah.
Although you could, but usually you want to save them for like a 10th anniversary or something.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm working on. I want to make a butthole through the years collage for Jeff for our 10th anniversary.
Oh, you know what you do?
great.
You get a million photos, and then you make a picture of Jeff's face with only using different shades of your
I
body.
love that idea. Yes.
Like the Truman Show poster.
I love this is great. See, this is why you bring your ideas to the community. All right, you source it out
Yeah.
together. We can make anything happen,
Yeah,
guys.
and this is what happens when your friends are supportive. When they ask
right.
you about you.
Thank you. I someone did say that Henry's butthole, he bleached it pink.
Yeah, well, otherwise, how else would it get pink?
I don't know. I don't know what happens to his asshole when I'm not around. I should. Oh, there we go.
yeah.
Yes.
With your butthole.
Yeah. Oh, mosaic. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, my butt is going to
buttholes.
be
I mean,
everywhere.
right, yeah.
You know, I'm really going to have to work on the shading aspect of it to really get the definition, but I think I can do it.
I think you could do it with different lipsticks.
I'm going to ruin all my lipsticks, but it'll be worth it.
Dipsticks, we'll call them.
Yeah,
Thank
please. And you know what? Somebody on the chat here, they're calling us out. They're calling
what?
you and me out, Eddie.
What'd I do?
Effingham says, has Marcus ever had a buzzball? Marcus and Ed's decision not to have a buzzball is maybe a slight against women.
Whoa!
Wow, it is woman-owned. It is
Women-owned. I can
women-owned.
see
Oh, it's
Well,
women-owned?
I'm
Buzzball?
sorry, you guys are not saying it properly. It's women-owned. So it's not one woman, even though it is, and it's mostly men that run the company. But there is one sister who does nothing, and that is the woman in women-owned, even though only one woman. But I am really trying to get the phrase woman-owned trademarked. It's very difficult. I don't know how they did it, and I don't know who she was sucking and who she was fucking, but I want to find out.
What's the flavor there?
Oh, I got a strawberry Rita.
Yeah.
You want to have a suckle?
I'll have a suckle.
Get a
yeah.
suckle in my balls, son. Woman owned. Can we get women owned in chat? Thank you so much. Oh my God. Z-Steak said they didn't know it was women owned. I mean, I think they did.
fucking Christ.
Why are you making
Bad,
that
right?
face? Because it's so good?
It's
Because it's so yummy?
yeah.
That you're just so
because that's
bowled over?
Yeah.
it's the power of the woman
Bowled over?
right there.
Drinks shouldn't come in balls.
There she is. There's that beautiful bitch.
Yeah,
Only the one woman, though.
I'm balled out. Yep, I'm definitely balled out right now.
Thank you, everybody.
Woman moaned.
You're welcome.
Woman
Whoa.
moaned. Yes.
I don't know if she's been moaning.
Here's a good idea, Jackie. Simon Fox on the chat says you should get 100 different butthole pics and see if he guesses correctly which one is yours. Then you'll know it's true love.
Oh, I mean, that's hard.
He's gonna know. He's gonna know.
When I said that's hard, I was talking about Jeff. Jeff.
Yeah. I bet he's hard right now just because he heard me saying it into the ether somewhere. So, Jeff, baby, I'm coming home.
Rob, can we text Jeff and see if he's hard?
Can we,
please.
Thank you,
yeah.
Rob. If you could just make sure he's hard. Whoa. The Guess Who game.
And by the way, Rob, don't give any context. Just straight up ask him, hey, are you hard right now?
We'll explain later.
Yeah, we'll explain later, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I Heart Ham says, nothing against the BuzzBallz company, but I had several as a stupid 15-year-old and my puke was black for some reason.
Yeah.
It's probably blood.
No, it's the magic. There's magic at the bottom of every BuzzBallz, and they don't tell you, but you just gotta glug it down. It's like a pus. You kind of gotta get your fingers in there and kind of scrape the bottom, but and you put it on your gums.
That's what almost sent Santana to prison. A black magic teenager. All right. One last thing to make us happy. This is gonna make us all happy. We are one of the things I love in this world, and I know you two are fans of it too. It's good old fashioned news blooper. I mean, a news blooper. I mean, everyone loves them. Everyone loves them. So let's see. It's fine. This one's probably one of my favorites I've seen in a long time.
And how about this? More than 50 marathons in 1 year. The marathon goddess is going to be here in the studio with us to tell us more about the motivation behind her goal. Jimmy.
Hi, guys. I just met her. Yeah, fantastic. She has some nice titties. All right, titty shoes. All right, let's check in with weather. We'll have forecast weather coming up that you will not believe. It's
How does he not
winter
freak
like
out?
weather at all. More on that in just a few minutes.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday edition. I'm Rick Chambers.
And Mary Beth McGee. We're going to go right past Jim.
Go right past it!
For the coming week. Lots of sunshine, Jim, right?
Yes, lots of sunshine out there and tennis shoes. There you go. All right, check in with weather.
It's down, bro. Oh, it's no good.
I hope his wife leaves him.
I mean, she's a marathon goddess. She must have some tits on there, I guess. Is he hard?
He said, nah, give me a minute.
Nah, give me a minute.
Give me a minute.
LOL, what the fuck, dude?
And then he said, LOL, what the fuck, dude? I don't know why. I think isn't it kind of nice when a bud just asks if you're hard randomly? Don't you guys do that?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
If a bud asks, hey, are you hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm going through a hard time.
yeah.
And they want to make sure that my
You're still
plumbing's
working?
still working. Because, if your plumbing's not working, that's going to be a big problem.
I guess I gotta start asking people, like, you wet? How wet?
Yeah.
How wet? Oh, yeah, out there. Chat, come on. How wet are we right now? Let's get it up.
Drenched.
I don't know if you come here to get drenched.
Poll up,
but
yeah, how wet? Drenched, wet,
Thank you. Give us a poll.
fucking
Yes.
sandy.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Frowning and sandy. Yes. 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 Oh, Pud Lover 69 is hard.
Hell yeah, Pud Lover. Thank you. Thank you.
Usually, if you're loving Pud, that's not usually the hardest of things, but you contain multitudes.
I don't know. If you're loving pud, for me, pud is something that you could insert your penis into.
Put it in.
Over and over again. Put it in. It's something that you can. Pud is one of the few foods that you can have sex with.
Yeah.
On a regular
Right.
basis and have fun with it.
You know, I will say on our last episode of Good Pud, we were come at because apparently pudding is only pudding if you eat it with a spoon or else it's a dip. So if you put your penis in it and fling the pudding at your mouth, would it still be pudding? I think they're wrong.
Yes.
I think
I know they're wrong.
Crimes against Zabrowski, and I'm upset about
What
it.
would you dip in it? There's nothing to dip in pudding.
Nilla
Nilla
would be a
crackers.
dip if you didn't
You could do
use a
Nilla
spoon.
Nilla wafers would be great.
But that's the thing. So if you're dip, so okay, let me get this shit. if you have, say, banana pudding, which is my favorite pudding, you get your Nilla wafers in there. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a southern staple. If I were to take the Nilla wafers out and not put it in there and dip the Nilla wafers in the vanilla pudding, then it is no longer pudding.
It's a dip? Would you call it a dip? Are you saying? I thought you were agreeing with that. I was like, I will punch you right here and now.
And we have, this is actually a pretty surprising outcome on the poll.
Oh, yeah?
48% drench. Woo! 31% sandy.
Wow.
Only 19% right down the middle wet.
All right.
Hell yeah, I love this. We're one or the other here. You know, you come here to get horny, apparently, and I'm proud of you guys. I'm sorry that I can't fulfill what Henry could. I mean, there's ham. I just stepped in ham.
Hell yeah.
Is this what you come here for?
It is what they come here for, actually.
Oh, my stomach.
Say something stupid about aliens.
It's all full of ham. I've only eaten the ham today, but man, it helps this buzzball go down.
Oh yeah. One thing I know is when Jackie and I, we were hanging out forever. We've been friends for a long time, and this is actually like a shout out to the Roundtable days, which it's a very drunk time.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to show some good old classic drunk fails.
All right.
Yeah, some nice.
Okay.
A little pile of drunk fails.
I love it. I mean, is someone going to get their balls smushed?
Ooh, we don't know.
That's some of my favorites.
One thing that happens when you're drinking too much is, you spend all your money and you got to get back to the ATM.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when this fella goes back to the ATM.
Whoa.
Midday.
He's having a time. That is, I don't know if that is a fail. I feel like that is a success.
Yeah, he got the beer right in him.
Yeah, you didn't even have to hold it up to your mouth.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely the next. That is an all night, all day. Because do you guys ever have that like horrible 9 a.m. going to the ATM to buy more beer?
Oh God, especially in college.
Yeah. New York City. That was definitely a weird morning.
Yeah, you got to keep it going for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, certainly. That or when you start picking up the dead soldiers from a party earlier and start drinking ones that are just open around your apartment.
Yeah.
I was like, if you pretend like you didn't do this.
You did it.
Yeah.
You're lying to yourself, and that's
We're
okay.
broke, and what are you going to do?
What are you going to waste bad? Like, it's good beer,
It's bad beer. It's intoxicating beer.
Yeah, there's only
intoxicated.
There's only 12 sips out of this thing. Yeah. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
All right, here's drunk fail number 2. This one is a shout out to NoFX, Punk in Drublic. Here we go. This is a shout out. This is what I assume they were talking about.
Oh.
It's all right. We'll get you home. Everything's fine.
Also midday.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in the morning.
Skateboarding's fun. Oh, any little problem here?
Oh, Nelly. Oh, baby. They're just like, let's just wait for this camera to get off of us, and then we'll really let go. Wow, that is delightful. I'm so glad because when you first started talking about these videos, I was really worried you had some secret videos of us from the days of yore, and I was like, what are you about to show, Eddie?
You know what's great about that is we were so technologically stupid that there's no footage.
None.
There's no pictures for
it's
10
all
years
recorded.
of my life. There's not any photographs.
There's not photographs. There's audio.
There's lots of that.
Lots of it.
Audio.
Yeah.
But no video. Quite very little.
Very
little. Yeah. None of us ever took out our phones and filmed each other or did anything like that. Making Gator asks though, when was the last time y'all got sloppy drunk?
I actually got sloppy drunk by myself.
Uh-oh.
Last weekend.
Is this a cry for help, Ed?
No, it wasn't a cry for help. What happened was I was throwing a party at my house, and then the last minute I said, I think Tootsie's sick, and I canceled the party.
I remember.
And then Tootsie was fine, and I had the party by myself. And I puked.
You drank to puking by yourself?
I mean, I've been drinking so much less lately, and I was just like, all right, I guess I'm having the good liquor certain night, and I sat by a fire and I fucking inhaled smoke by the fire and drank good whiskey, and then I ended up puking. I was sad. I was at the end of it. I was like mad and impressed. I was like.
You know, my last time was with you.
Yeah.
In New Orleans.
Oh yeah, we got that.
What a great time to do it.
Yeah, about a year ago. Yeah, Henry's birthday last year.
Oh yeah.
We closed down a couple places.
Yeah,
in New Orleans.
Yeah, we closed down 2 places in New Orleans. I'll never forget that. We were at the last place. We were trying to find food. We had just seen this amazing trombone band, and we were also on mushrooms.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there like at this, like about to order, like 4 a.m., and we're looking at the menus, and this random stranger just walks by our table and goes, "Don't eat the food here." And that's when we're like, we'll just take one more Yingling and then call it a
Get out of here.
But we needed the food to not be as drunk.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
unfortunately.
and then we just ended up getting drunker.
Much drunker.
The calories.
But that was your choice.
That was.
All right? And isn't that beautiful and wonderful?
And shout out to Big Sam and all his trombone flame friends.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
All right.
Bizarre Ham Deaths, yes. That is not when we went ghost hunting. That was the night before we went ghost hunting. We were very hungover.
Yes.
Ghost hunting.
We certainly were. And, sweating profusely. Don't you love it?
Yeah. I didn't go ghost hunting because I see him when I shut my eyes. All right. This next one I call the Oklahoma drill. And I'm sure, Jackie, you can definitely relate to this one.
I'm scared.
Well, never. Lucero, point. Ready?
Is this me and MJ on tour?
Fucking trucked!
Right
Fucking
down
trucked
to
ass!
Yes. Oh, but don't lay on that hotel carpet like that. I immediately am just so disgusted for them. Oh.
Fucking
Damn.
linebacker, man.
Taking him down.
Man, I got this friend. You've hung out with them before. I used to coach powder puff football in high school, which was basically the ladies play football, and I trained them to be fucking killers.
Hell
man.
yeah, you did.
I fucking love it. And I got this one chick. She's one of my best friends in the world, Bone Dog. And I took a black.
She's fucking awesome.
She's really cool. Right? And like the stuff that goes under your eyes.
Yeah.
I took that and I wrote death on her forehead.
Yeah.
And she just fucking destroyed everyone. I was like, kill, Bob, kill. And she's like, ho. And she fucking trucked this chick so hard, man. I was fucking so happy. And then what happened was she got sunburned. And so her bed just said death.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's fucking awesome.
That is great. Yes.
Yeah, Bone Dog.
I fucking, okay. Oh, and his last one is I wrote.
Oh. Sorry, Inspector Jellybean did ask, what's the last time the gang got a concerned call from the hotel front desk? And I saw that line and immediately remembered, I think we were in Chicago for a Murderfish show, and we all were just heavily smoking cigarettes and weed, but the window didn't open more than this amount. So we all just like had our lips and just be like, as if that was going to do anything.
No, it's like that. It's the same shit we used to do in Holden's fucking apartment, where we would all open a window and like 5 of us would be chain smoking.
It's like you're outside.
Yeah, it's like you're outside. No, the whole fucking apartment. Might as well just left the windows closed.
It still wasn't as bad as the smell that the lady left in there who lived there before. She died.
She died, yeah.
Death.
Much decomposition.
So this one,
yeah, it was bad.
This one, all right. This one's not hammered, but I think this leads to booze. All right, the booze led to this. It's obviously in a pub. Okay.
Okay.
And this is a challenge like I've never seen before.
Oh.
Bob Owen doesn't deal in half measures when he's dealing with eggs. There are, in these glasses here, 48, or there will be when he's finished cracking them, every one of them raw. And he reckons he's the unofficial egg-eating champion of Great Britain. He normally gets through the 48 in about 46 or 7 seconds. But tonight, just for good measure, for Nationwide, he's going to add another 2 and clock up his half-ton. So if we can have the other 2 in the glass, Bob.
I'm gonna hate this, Jackie.
I know I'm gonna hate this.
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah. And if I may,
So there's
I've seen
50
this.
raw eggs, I'm going to put a watch
We
on
could
him
have silence.
and see if he can better his time on 50. You ready?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Jumping, yeah.
Pretty fit?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
No.
I'm cutting the mics.
Down the hatch. 20 seconds gone. Thirty-five seconds gone. Coming up. Coming up. Come on, Bob. Well, 1 minute, 4 seconds. Not your best time, Bob. Why do you think that is?
Terrible.
Terrible?
Yeah, it was terrible, yeah.
It was terrible. You are correct, and that is disgusting.
Perfectly fine.
And in the rest, like if you the rest of the video, someone sets down a pint of like dark ale in front of him, and he just fucking.
He needs it at that
houses the
point.
whole thing.
Can you imagine? Although I will say how easily you could puke it all up. Like I imagine
Yeah.
it would just be one solid like of yolk just coming out.
I did participate in a vending food machine eating challenge
Yeah.
once, like my early.
You have to
days in New
also
York.
get it out of the food while you're doing it.
It was a whole, it was a whole thing.
Well, that's kinda
crazy.
fun.
Yeah. We of course we didn't win, even though we did try to sacrifice one of our members, because if you puke when it's a 3-person team, if you puke you're out, but the other 2 members go in. So we decided we were gonna have one person that was gonna go really fast. We ended up coming in second, but the moment I was done and I went to the bathroom to puke, it really was this tube. Tube that came out of my mouth like it was the most violent moment of my life. It's fucking insane.
That is wild.
Yeah, and you also had to drink 2 little airplane bottles of Doers along with it because
That would do it.
Well, the event was sponsored by Doers. The Doers.
See, this is something kind of like impresses me about myself when you puke to that extent that you just open up your mouth and just like let the puke happen to you when you're like, I mean, usually I'm furiously screaming while it happens.
That's
but
what happened to me on Saturday, man. I was just a belly full of shrimp and salmon, and I was just like, no carbs for me. I'm just gonna be everything's fine. So I ate like a pound of salmon and like a pound of shrimp, and then like 4 strings of asparagus for color. And
Here's an interesting question from Devin with an I. Y'all ever puked in a bong?
no. But a bong has made me puke.
Yeah.
You know, but I've never puked in a bong.
yeah, I guess I haven't puked in a bong before. I've puked in a lot of things.
Yes.
But it
And I
is.
do appreciate that you did search your memory palace for if you may have puked in a bong.
You know what? Sadly enough, it is I don't think I would want to waste the weed. I would be so
No, I'm
nervous
too
about
precious
wasting.
about that.
Yeah.
Weed is my everything. So it's like I'll do nothing to hurt weed's feelings.
In high school, my buddy Tooch, another high school story, she had an 8-foot bong that we used to have to climb on our roof to hit. Yeah, we called it El Ocho.
Oh, everything. Yes.
Hello, Joe.
Lots of people
Tooch is
asking
amazing.
about puking on dicks. I think that any person that has had a dick in their mouth has puked on a dick before. I'm just gonna say it.
probably happens.
If you drink and you have put a penis in your mouth, you most likely, or if you have a penis, most likely that penis has been puked on, and you either don't know or
Well, like
or you do.
right? You like it?
I think we need a poll.
Yeah.
Let's have a poll. Who's puked on a dick?
Yeah, if you puked on a dick.
Or had their dick puked on.
Or had your dick puked
Is that 2
on?
different polls?
It's 2 different.
One, it's like A
All right. Oh,
4 options.
okay,
Puked
different
on.
options.
Yeah.
Different options.
or puked on.
Thank you, bad
B,
horror movie.
No puke. No dick.
Then both. Or neither.
Yeah, normalize puking on dicks.
Yeah.
Just
Actually,
a little bit.
But I would love to hear both.
Yeah, if you have your, and also like, and just write in the chat if you've had your pussy puked on.
Wow, Night Horse has never puked on a dick, and I love giving BJs.
Oh wow, you must be great at it.
I once vomited on a woman's breast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have been puked on mid-coitus.
It was a bit.
Yeah.
It was just a bit. Oh. It wasn't a whole lot. It was just.
Oh, I thought you meant like it was comedy.
No.
I did it for a bit.
I
It's not my fault.
It was funny. She thought it was hilarious.
Gurney broke it out thoroughly, so this is.
Oh, great.
Oh, thank you, Gurney.
Thank you very much, Gurney.
You know, and I appreciate everything you let us say at you, Gurney, and that's very nice of you. And
appreciate it.
And this next one, you know, we like to have fun at the office. We're here at the LPN studios, you know, and so I thought that this right here is the ultimate example of fun at the office.
All right.
Oh. What are you doing up there? You're silly with your balls.
Oh my god.
It's the kitty balls.
Isn't that nice?
A little bit of balls. A little bit of balls. Oh, it's kind of nice that the cat still has the balls to photocopy, and that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. You can let a cat keep their balls.
Yeah.
More than a dog. I think.
Why? Don't you just get envious? And say, those balls are mine! I just
Do
would
you
assume.
think cats, like, if they keep their balls, do you think they just attack them?
Just at themselves. I mean, isn't that what you guys do?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here's puke on a dick. 32% have puked on a dick.
Okay.
Wow, only 32.
36% never puked on a dick I sucked.
Okay.
22% have dick not puked on. And this is interesting. This is very interesting. 32% have said they've puked on a dick, and yet only 8% have said they've had their dick puked on.
Wow.
It's because we're very good at hiding it.
Well, also, I think there's like certain fellas who have taken a couple shots themselves.
Yeah.
You know, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting. User K says, I puked on my ex's dick, but on our first date, he told me, you seem like the type of woman to drown her children. So maybe that's correlated.
Wow. That sounds awful.
Did that make you feel good about yourself? I hope it did.
Yeah, you should have puked
strong
in his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shot. It's like shoot it right up there. A little puke enema.
Is that like a
That's
pup
another
cup?
poll.
Yeah. Have you ever had your ass puked in?
Well, on. Because the in, that's going to be, you're going to need like actual surgical, you're going to need the forceps.
in there.
You know, you're
On, in, or not at all.
Yeah.
on, or not at all.
Not at all. I love this.
I've had my balls puked on now that I'm thinking about it, but by
just your balls, not your dick?
well, someone puked on my lap, and I was wearing shorts, and so it kind of went in there.
I feel like I need to like.
Yeah.
But then how was you? So your dick was up and scared, and so your balls were the only
I
thing
was
down?
wearing shorts, and he like puked. It was a fella, and he like puked
Up your shorts?
Well, I was like sitting. We're in the back of a truck, you know, and I'm sitting there with my legs up, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And like they're up like this, and like so then he puked on me, and then the puke went into my shorts, and then that got on my balls.
Unfortunately, Peanut Butter does say you promised a wholesome ham date. I feel that this is wholesome.
I feel not wholesome about this.
I think this is great. You know, these are the things that we need to be talking about, guys.
Yeah, this is cute.
Whoa, 8 Nicholson, can I say this is really fucking nasty? Don't you guys do nasty things here on Tuesdays? Isn't that what Tuesdays
We're
is
just
for?
talking here.
3% yes, my ass puked in.
Wow.
Oh!
Although
I'd love to hear the stories.
I kind of. It's just dubious. I'm
yeah.
dubious. 2% yes, my ass puked on. That I believe more. And 93% not at all.
And thank you for everyone that also says wholesome. It is very wholesome. Yes.
Assholes. Yes, yeah. Thank you very
It's
much.
asshole.
Well, one thing you know about me, I love them kids. I think they're great. I love hanging out with them. I love seeing them. I love talking to them. You know, I love watching them.
Yeah.
I love, the videos that are sent to me. I think they're great. Thank you so much for everyone who's sending me all their kid footage. So here, because I love them kids, here's my respect back to them kids who cracked me up so goddamn much.
It just hit the second tower.
Wow, it was an inside job. An insider play date job. I had no idea. Wow.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. Remember when you were kids and you used to play 9/11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different time. We used to play Pearl Harbor.
Never forget.
Yeah.
Actually, me and my friends would play Iraq War, like Gulf Storm.
Oh,
Desert
yeah?
Storm, yeah. Go
cool.
kill
Whoa.
Saddam Hussein.
Maybe
we
go
hated
watch
him.
Warfare and then talk to me about playing.
That movie was great.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's very good. It's very intense.
Really want to go see it.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
very-
yeah.
check
It
out.
really is the kind of movie you leave afterwards, you go, wow, that was a movie. Wow, it was good.
All for nothing, right?
Wow.
Good.
Wow, why'd they do it? It was really good, though. And I think that you wouldn't love it.
I would. I love Civil War, so I love that.
So the rest of the show, nature. I love natures.
Nature.
I think nature's great. You know me. I love my animal videos. Stuff like that. I like to keep this Hamdates really on brand.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I like a lot these days? I've been getting into birds. I think birds are a lot of fun. I've been getting them. I've been putting them all over my house. I got a new toucan statue outside. Have you seen this thing?
Okay.
It's
You
beautiful.
killing these birds, Eddie?
Let's say statues are these corpses?
No, I'm not like nailing birds to my wall. I got a bird bath. I like looking at them alive.
Crucifixing. That's what it
Yeah, and I
sounds
got like paintings of birds. I get shirts with birds. I got socks with birds on them. I ain't a problem over here because I love to watch birds kill. Because birds are gangsters. And here, check out this fucking gangster ass bird. You can fuck with this guy.
Whoa.
Smart little fucker.
Oh, it's bait. Oh.
No, not the right spot.
Popcorn?
I think it's bread, maybe. Oh, popcorn's holding.
Right
Yeah,
on
make
the spot.
popcorn.
Birds as dinosaurs.
Out of here, turtle!
Whoa.
Fuck it.
Peck it to death.
Stupid turtles.
Turtle versus bird.
Ele pegou o pão dela.
Não, mas ele não vai comer o pão, amigo.
He knows
What are you gonna do?
Quer pegar
He's good.
peixinho.
He's got this shit.
Joga o pão, vai.
Cool ass bird, man.
What is he going for?
É porque a tartaruga tá ali. Olha aquela tartaruguinha minúscula ali.
Ele quer descer e agora ele rodou no pão. Nossa, cataram os peixinhos. Você viu tanto de peixe?
Olha, pegou.
Não, pegou
Boom!
peixe, gente. Pescou ao vivo.
Using bait to catch a fish.
That's crazy.
This guy trying to fucking get a free meal. Fuck you, long neck piece of shit.
Trust a bird. Man, I actually saw birder happen. And I remember screaming birder when it happened. I was very, very hungover. It is when I used to work at the Blue Stove back in New York. And I remember there was you could see the top of a building right outside of the bathroom window. And I was taking a hungover shit. And I was just, there was no AC in the bathroom. So you're just profusely sweating.
Yeah.
And just praying for release. And I watched a pigeon. There was a dead bird or dying bird that obviously was in the process of doing something to, which I didn't expect, bird on bird murder. But I watched it rip the other bird's head off. And I was just like, a pigeon? I didn't know pigeons could kill like that. I didn't think that's what they did.
Were they both pigeons?
I don't know. I mean, the other one, it had seen better days. But I talk about puking, man. I just turned around and in my own shit, I puked and I puked and I puked.
Oh, yeah, sometimes you gotta puke on your shit.
Gotta puke on your shit.
You do, yeah.
And I feel like, I just needed to confess that because I feel like this is the place. Now that we're talking about our holes, I just feel like I've got so much to talk about what has gone in and what has gone out and what you don't want in and what you don't want out. And it's scary when you got a bunch of orifices.
Yeah,
Wore
man.
it down. And man, in the Blue Stove, that really was just the cutest pie shop in all of Brooklyn.
Yep.
And just no one knew that in the back you were puking on your shit.
That's pie for you.
Hell yeah.
3.14, more like puking on your shit. That's the math people say.
Damn, that's fucking Comedy. That's a set up punchline. Whatever. Hilarity ensues.
Thank you.
Get together, we just settle right into the round table space.
Yeah.
Just really just sitting right down in it.
Well, I don't do any projects with the two of you, so then when I'm around you, I slink back, like my brain goes back in time.
We did it for we talked about puking on shit for many years.
Oh my God, so much fun.
That's where I'm comfortable.
Yeah, you just did page 7, right?
Yeah, we didn't talk about puking on shit though.
I'm going to do page 7 in a couple of weeks. We'll talk about puking.
Oh, next week.
It's the two of us in the room together with her. That's what's bringing up all this.
Also, Nathan does say, what's the Jackie equivalent of EddieTunes.com? You can go to BigJackie.com, everybody. BigJackie.com. There is stuff on there to go to, and my LLC is Big Jackie Entertainment. So
is it?
Oh, yeah, baby. BigJackie.com.
No way. I didn't know this existed.
BigJackie.com, everybody.
Did you make this or did you hire somebody?
No, my best friend Madeline made it. Madeline from back in the Round Table days.
What are these?
And,
this is great stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is I made
what a himbo shirt.
bucket hats. And,
oh, my God.
Don't worry. Nothing ever sells on here because absolutely nobody knows that I have it. So
you got to talk about it.
Hey, guys, you can go to BigJackie.com.
BigJackie.com.
You know, I've still got a That's My Name t-shirt.
That's my name. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. Thank you for living it up on BigJackie.com. Fucking bucket hat!
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants a fucking hat. You know you want a fucking hat. They're still in style.
Are you selling any Hakuna Mafucket stuff?
No. I'm scared of Disney.
Missed opportunity.
But Disney goes after people.
Not for Hakuna Mafucket.
I think that they've got all the people in the world to go after however many people they want to go after.
You said no one's even going to the site.
I mean,
right.
Hakuna Matata is just a phrase.
Yeah, it means no fucking worries.
That's
and it
right.
means no fuckets either. But, you know, Hakuna Mafucket.
Yeah. Jovial Imp has a horrific story.
Oh, great.
A crazy
good.
chick my bud used to know played bartender for us one New Year's, and she was using a silver shaker. And at the end of the night, we saw she had been sloshing her own puke around in other folks' drinks all night.
Wait,
God.
what?
Did she get fired?
She's pouring her puke into other drinks?
Another drink.
She puked into the shaker?
Into the shaker.
And started serving it to people? What a diabolical bitch.
Although woman-owned, we could start puking in these BuzzBallz.
I mean, you know, if you advertised it as that, people would probably buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a piece of me given to a piece of you.
Together forever.
Man, it took me so long when we did the Fun House last. It took me, I feel like no one appreciated enough the amount of time it took to collect this much of my spit. I had to spit into a little vial for days to get that. And it's sometimes, yes, I had been eating food, so I would leave the little bits of the food from my spit.
Yeah.
But I just thought that added like an extra, like, it's like sprinkles on ice cream, you know, having the little bits of food in your spit. But nobody wanted it. And I could have sold it for a lot of money.
Yeah.
How much you think you could have gotten for it?
$50.
I was going to say 100.
I was going to say 300.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think my spit do stink?
How much would people willing to spend for Jackie's spit? I think we need it.
Should I put it up on
50,
BigJackie.com?
100 or 300.
BigJackie.com, buy my spit?
Yeah, what are we going to,
Chunky spit?
This is good. We're polling here. We're with it. We're
1.5K, Pooh's butt says.
Whoa.
He's like, why am I trying to make comedy when I should just be spitting into vials?
Man, I used to hang out with this guy at the poorhouse, and I remember we went out drinking 3 times. And the first time, great time, wonderful time, went home. Second time, we were hanging out, and he gets a little too drunk. We're buying shots. He starts like spitting on the floor and making a spit pile. You know, I'm like, that's weird. That's gross.
That's
but like,
disgusting.
Whatever. Give him a pass. And then he did it again the next night. And then I was like, you know what? I'm never hanging out with you again because that's fucking disgusting.
Just spit on the floor in front of him, huh?
Right in front of us and just making a spit pile. How much is this?
$40K.
$40K a month. How uggo or how hot is there a picture of the person? And does it matter if it's their spit? Or I mean, I imagine it matters to some people.
If they're hot or not?
Right?
I guess so. I mean, everyone,
Honestly, you talking about the pile of spit just makes me think we were just talking about people pissing through the roof on MJ's older brother's roof because we pissed in the same spot so many times that we pissed through the.
Whoa,
that's her?
That's the spitter?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. You know, I can't compete with that. I got to get my spitting game up. I need to get good spitting
She's just
pictures
good at
out there.
sitting. You know what?
She's good at sitting. I need to be.
Yeah. You know, the sitter likes the spitter.
My sit is better. Uh-oh, is the shoe a phone? Is the shoe a phone?
We got ham on it.
Is it? Oh, my God, ham!
Oh, no!
Everyone screamed no, so I won't. I just tried to do Henry proud, everybody, okay?
Jackie spit money. Well, I mean, it seems like 26% $300. That's pretty good. 13% $100.
Wow.
12% $50. Unfortunately, though, 48% not if you paid me to take it.
Ooh.
That is a good amount of percentage.
But still people are buying it, and I think 100's a good number.
Yeah.
All right. Our second bird gangster. Let's see this motherfucker kill.
Birder.
This guy, stalker. So tall. So thin. Yes.
I love a blue heron.
Get it, baby. What are you doing? It's like he's not even there.
Swap! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, it's a
yeah.
gopher.
Whoa!
You got a fucking gopher. And fuck gophers. I love all animals.
You're right.
Fuck a gopher.
Keep a blue heron around, dude.
Yeah,
Get them gophers out your lawn.
Yeah,
Love
damn.
that shit.
That shit's wild.
Man, I told you about the guy that was Eddie, remember when we were in the Everglades and remember the dude that was killing the anacondas every night?
Pythons.
There was pythons. There were so many pythons and he had to keep killing all the pythons. And then he was talking about really what you need to watch out for. It ain't the gators. It ain't the pythons. You gotta watch out for the birds. And he was just talking about his friend was murdered by a blue heron because he's like, they've got knives strapped to their faces.
Yeah.
You can't trust a bird because right through the neck. And he watched his buddy die in front of him because a blue heron pierced him through the neck, and then he bled out so fast that he died in front of him. So everybody, be scared of birds.
Yeah.
You know, I actually read a story on the internet yesterday.
Wait, whoa. Who said you were allowed to do this?
Yeah, I took it upon myself.
Whoa.
It was an old Wikipedia page of strange deaths, and there was a man back in the 1800s who was taking a nap on his porch, and he was wearing like a little sleeping cap, and he was sleeping, and the little cap had like this red bobber on the end, and it was kind of flapping.
Oh no.
And a turkey confused him for another turkey, and the turkey mauled him to death. The turkey thought that it was another turkey on his land, on his territory, and he died from the turkey scratches, like from turkey claws.
That's unbelievable.
Damn.
Yeah, death by turkey.
Turkeys are big motherfuckers too,
Huge.
man. I always said it'd be good to kill a turkey in a toilet.
Honestly, it might be the best place to kill them. I will say sometimes they get untoward, and I watched a farmer one time. He's like, you know what you gotta do? You gotta grab him by the neck, give him a toss. Have you ever seen turkeys tossed?
No.
They go, blah, blah, blah. They don't like to be tossed.
They don't.
If you were wondering.
They don't like it. They don't like it.
I wasn't, and I was pretty sure that was what they did.
Yeah, man.
It was nice to hear you say.
You're welcome.
Oh man, I was thinking about that gator guy again because I remember that was a great tour. We were in the actual the national park Everglades on a gator tour on Super Bowl Sunday when the Super Bowl was in Miami. It was a great thing to do because no one's going gator hunting.
No one's going
during the
gator
Super
hunting.
Bowl.
No.
And so we went, and it was a blast. And I remember that guy. He was talking about how he's always out there killing snakes. And they're like, if you talk to Florida Fish and Wildlife, there ain't no boa constrictors, ain't no pythons out here. He's like, but I'll tell you one thing about those people who say there ain't no boas and pythons out here. Unlike me, they ain't out here killing snakes every night.
Hell yeah. He would have to hunt them. He and his son would hunt them at night.
Yeah.
Because they can only be gotten at night. And he would slice their little snake throats.
It's fucking
Maybe, I
awesome.
don't know. I think they just put them into a bag and took them somewhere else.
And
but
bashed
maybe
them against the concrete.
Yeah.
But they're invasive. Speaking of invasive species, Ed Larson Tours Florida, tickets at etunes.com. So we're doing this bird music. All right. We're going from the killers to someone who just fucking slays.
Yeah.
Yes, bitch. Lay it down.
Yeah. So this guy, he's got a full page, and he sings. Not only does he sing music, but he improvises the lyrics every time.
That's incredible.
Tico. He's
The
adorable.
bird's not a prolific songwriter, not a prolific lyricist.
We got lots of dogs out here not liking this. We've got everybody. I mean, we love parrots. Definitely, that is the consensus of chat.
Yeah.
Whoa, 0 out of 10. I love it. Steve69 says, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God, taking it up.
Come on, come in.
See that ass.
It's not that far.
It's really
Pretty great.
Should I go?
Yeah.
Well, there's literally hundreds of these. So spend some time hanging out with Tico. Do yourself a favor.
Okay. See, this is what I should be watching instead of just a man trying to save lobsters from the grocery store.
I mean, it's very enjoyable.
This one man is really doing his job. He's really trying to save the lobsters.
And what's he doing? Just throwing them back into the lakes?
Yeah.
No, he's raising them until they die, and then he gets another one. It can be done.
Now, is he aggressively rescuing the lobsters, or is he buying the lobster
Just
and
to
then
see if he can. Yeah, he just buys the lobster and sees if he can maintain the lobster's way of living. It's like
And
Mariah Carey, you know?
How long does he torture this lobster before it usually dies?
It usually lasts about 2 hours.
The last one lived about 8 years.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, okay.
He's doing the Lord's lobster work out here.
Well, lobsters aren't supposed to die.
I know. I bet so eventually, I guess he did do a bad job of it.
Yeah, because they're just never supposed to die.
Yeah.
I remember we were on acid once in Tallahassee, and we bought a lobster, tried to keep it as a pet, Paco, and he died before the trip was over, and we ate him. All right. You know what? What do you think about this non-wily coyote? Yeah? All right.
Ooh, okay.
Now we're moving into When Nature Comes Home. Is this series When Nature Comes Home?
Oh, I love coyotes.
I saw one this morning. It was so big.
Terrifying.
Hi, Dollface. Hi. Want a snack? Come on in.
Is that
Get
a
a hot
wow?
dog.
Yeah. Also, check out that gun just sitting there.
Jesus.
That gets one.
Next to the dogs inside of the house?
It's just crazy, right?
Man, he's fucking. You're an idiot.
Oh, you almost got his. Come here. Are you prancing so
Coyote
bad, huh?
inside of the fucking house. You fucking
I know. Cup at your beak. Come here. Whoa. It's Steve. It's Steve. Steve's going to bed. Steve's on base. You can't get Steve. You can't get Steve. Why are you so intimidated by Steve? Huh? Wrinkle nose means danger. Let me pet your beak. There you go.
I mean, I love it, but I hate it.
Yeah, cut you 2 weeks from
Trying to
now.
put my socks on.
I can't believe this coyote ripped off this
Let me
guy's
put my socks on.
face.
So get back.
He's just making the face where he's gonna
Let me
rip
put my
off my
sock on.
face.
You let me put my sock on. You let me put my sock on. Okay, back up.
Mothman's bussy says, better call the coroner. I'm a pet that good boy.
Hey, I got a favor. I got to go to Dale, Indiana, southern Indiana. Look at a tractor. You want to go?
Boston
It's
Ian
a
says
pretty
this guy
tractor.
definitely doesn't throw up
Oh,
on
goodness,
dicks. You're
yeah.
talking about the
Oh, I got
coyote
you
or
by
the
your
man
teeth.
feeding the coyote? Playing with the coyote.
Hey, you want to go look at a tractor? Look at you. You just want to cuddle.
No, he wants to maim and howl at the moon. What are you talking about?
Coyotes are scavengers.
They fuck you up, man, if there's a bunch of them.
Earning an account?
I grew up around coyotes. It's fine.
Did you bring him into the house?
No.
No.
Never did.
No, you don't do that.
Yeah, you just got to keep them away from little dogs.
Chickens.
Yeah, and
Any
chickens.
other animal. Really.
Yeah, well, just little dogs, because they're not going to attack. Like, for example, I would be worried about a coyote around Georgie because Georgie's smaller, but I would not be worried about Frankie around a coyote. I think
she's very big.
Because Frankie would just make friends.
Just charm her to death.
Charm her to
The
death.
coyote would love it, and they would fall in love.
They would.
It would be upsetting to watch.
Oh
my
those
God!
little
Let
fucks.
them in your house.
Oh my God! Well, they can live with us.
Come on.
Get one for the studio.
Yeah, there's plenty of coyotes around.
Thing in the attic says they will also kill your kids.
All right.
What if you don't have any kids? So
baby.
let them right in.
All right. Well, all right. So we saw coyotes are a scarier type of dog, right? That we shouldn't let in our house.
Very upsetting.
And then there is a slightly larger, scarier type of cat called a bobcat.
Ah,
And
yeah.
this is a cool bobcat video. Eric found this one.
Is this because we found out you can buy a bobcat's leg?
Need to wash my
You can buy
car.
a bobcat's leg if you go to this exotic meat site. It's only £3.
That bobcat's over here. It's fucking honor.
Get up! Get up! Yeah, dude, I'm saved! That's what happens when you go in your driveway, bitch!
This guy. Look at this guy.
Whoa! Talk about tossing something!
He pulled his gun out and he's running after him.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh, once the gun comes out, my God.
Man, the kid ran in front of the bobcat and he had his gun drawn. That could have been a big
Very bad.
Yeah,
We would not be watching this video on this stream. I think that would be more of like a spun thing or something. Yeah.
So weird. I don't like guns. But it seemed like that man who had one on his hip needed it.
They're a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, that is, Chad wants to see it again.
All right, let's
and
watch
we can
it again.
see if it, because, I mean, that's the thing. My dad does carry a gun everywhere, but he does, at times, need to shoot deadly animals that are trying to kill him.
Yeah. I wonder where this is. Do we know, Eric?
I don't know, but I think Rob just pulled up the
North Carolina.
Oh yeah, it's
On his back. Where did it come from?
the basement. Bobcat!
Hot Dog Jones pointed out she has a cat in a container.
Oh, so went after the cat.
Watch.
Jesus.
This kid keeps running towards the gun.
Watch out!
All right.
Bobcat! That's the perfect thing to scream if you've got a bobcat in your arms.
So we're gonna take this show.
Oh God! Look at that cutie.
Yeah. So we're gonna take this show into a close now. I have one more video, but before we show this video, I want to tell a quick story, and I told you to both of you about this. We all know that Rambo passed away recently, and Julie was out of town, and Julie came back, and she was back in town for 10 hours. And I woke up in the morning at 9 a.m., a little later than I should, but whatever. And I come out into the kitchen, and Julie got in at midnight. And I go into the kitchen, and she's like, we're getting a dog. And I was like, what was that? And she's like, yeah, there's this dog. It's 14 years old. It's dying and it needs somewhere to die. And I was just like, we just did this. We just died. We just killed a dog. We don't need to kill another
You just
dog.
paid a lot of money too.
Yeah. It was very expensive. You were there. And then,
I watched it happen. Very expensive.
Yeah. And so I was just like, no, we can't do this. And then luckily she's like, when you come home from work today, you're going to have a new dog at the house. It's a 14-year-old pit bull named
Like you
Sophie.
don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just how it goes. I mean, the dog's dying. Dog's got to live here.
Thank God the people who were giving us this dog went to the shelter to pick up the dog, and someone had already bought the dog, which I think means someone killed the dog, and that's what they told my wife.
Yeah.
But and so I came this close to getting a dog that's going to die in 2 weeks, and I did not.
Yeah.
But this video, I think, because of that incident, is a good glimpse into my future.
Wait a minute.
No.
Blimey. Oh.
Stop. Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
I'll take the wheels.
Right. Blimey.
Anna was hoping she
Kevin.
could give Romanian rescue Kevin the good life.
Come on, let's go.
But she's far from enjoying the last of the summer wine.
Oh.
Kevin
She's
is the
got
challenging one.
traumas.
He's very emotional as well. You can see that on his face. What's happening, Kevin?
Anna is doing everything she can to keep Kevin content.
Come on, mate.
Even having special equipment made for him.
These are Kevin's wheels because
God,
he's
how
got a
expensive was
broken
that?
back. If we take him for a proper walk, then we put his wheels on.
Or a
Come
roll.
But Kevin absolutely hates them.
Yes, exactly. Yes, Yanni, it's the British Mr. Bubs.
Really hard to do. Should we try to get him on outside? He knows he's
Bubs
going
is
out
my
for a
favorite
walk.
dog.
You love
And
Mr.
he knows it's going to
Bubs.
be a good time, but he will not let you put them on. No, Kevin. But then, when he's got them on, he loves it. Come on then, Kevin, let's go.
Anna just wants Kevin to enjoy his Highland home.
I always worry that I'm not doing enough for him. He needs to be able to enjoy his life.
Does Spring
He
has something nice
needs
to
be
say?
able
It's
to
not
get
your
out
fault,
there
Kevin, but it is
and
your
have fun
It's your
with the dogs.
responsibility.
And
I
not be
love
grumpy.
you, Kevin. But he's so happy once the wheels are on.
Yeah, oh, man. Well, this has been delightful.
It has been. Thank you very much for joining us, Jackie.
Thank you
Yes,
so
it's
much for
wonderful.
having me, guys. I really
Also,
appreciate
just
it.
know on every other Monday, you can check out Jackie's new show with Kara Clank, Who's the Bitch, here on LPN TV. And it's going to be on our YouTube channel. And there's a whole bunch of there you can go watch and see the backlog. And also, it's a podcast. So make sure you check that out. It's brand new to the network, and it's fucking awesome. So make sure you check it out.
Eddie.
No problem. And then, of course, come see me on tour if you're in Key West, Naples, Fort Lauderdale, or Orlando. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe some surprises coming your way for some of those shows. So you're going to want to be there. First week of May. I fucking love you people. Marcus, how's your life?
You know what? Quite adequate.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Great.
quite adequate.
That's
and it's actually going up. Like,
Really?
I feel like I'm on an upward swing right now from very stressful and horrific, and it's going up into adequate, quite adequate. Actually, it was adequate for a while. Now it's quite adequate, and I'm thinking by next week might be pretty good.
Fuck
Whoa.
yeah.
I mean, no promises here, but I'm thinking I might move into pretty good here pretty soon.
And that's what happens when you join a militia.
They gave me purpose. What can I say?
That's great. Congratulations, Marcus.
Thank you.
This is wonderful.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's what happens when you get on the right medication.
Man, it does wonders, don't it, Marcus?
Does it, don't it?
Thank you, Lipitor.
Thank you, antipsychotics.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, amphetamines.
Ooh. All right, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday. Cunt. Good girl. Here. Here you go. All right. You like your hat? You like your hat? Here, let's get you.